What's up, everyone? It's PLB with MLB News, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to look at the best fit for the top 2022 MLB free agents. That's what we're going to look at in today's video, with a lot of the good free agent, or really good free agents signing already, like players like Robbie Ray, Kevin Gausman, Max Scherzer. Some of the bigger free agents have already signed, but there are also a lot of great players that have still yet signed. Players like Carlos Correa, Carlos Rendon, Trevor Story, and Chris Bryant, Freddie Freeman, Nick Castellanos, they all have yet to sign. So in today's video, we're going to look at the best fit for these players. That's what I'm going to do in today's video. But before I get into this video, I'm going to need you to subscribe to this channel, because if you want great baseball content throughout the offseason and this lockout, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn notifications, and leave a like. And let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's start off with Chris Bryant, who was with the Chicago Cubs and San Francisco Giants in 2021. He might be one of the most boring players in baseball, but he's one of the better players in baseball. He's a very utility. He can play just about anywhere, left field, infield, wherever. In 2021, he posted a 265 average, 353 on base, 481 slugging, 835 OPS, with 25 home runs, 73 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, 136 hits, 86 runs scored, 513 and 513 at bats. Over his career, he's been a career 278 career hitter, and he's been really good. Now, his best fit, I think, lies with the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, Bryce Harper, when he was in free agency, was thinking about going to the Cubs to join up with Chris Bryant there. So I think that Chris Bryant should go and join up with Bryce Harper in Philly. They need a third baseman. That leaves them with Alex Bowman's trade bait or whatever they want to do. I think that this would be a great, smart move. Next up, we head to Trevor Story. Story is one of the better free agents in this class, even though he had a very much so down 2021 season. Story didn't post a very good 2021 season with the Rockies, partly, I think, because he didn't want to be there. Story was a compensation round pick in 2011 by the Rockies. In 2021, he posted 24 home runs, 75 RBIs, a 251 batting average, 329 on base percentage, 471 slugging, and an 801 OPS. I think he had a really good year. Now, I think he could be looking for more of a 1 or 2 year type deal like Marcus Semien got last year. But I think the clear, obvious team here is he could go back home. He's from Irving, Texas. Why not go to the Houston Astros? The Rangers have already made big moves in free agency, getting Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. I think it would be a very good move for the Astros to go out, get Trevor Story, with Carlos Correa most likely not coming back. Next up is Carlos Rendon of the Chicago White Sox in 2021. Had a really big breakout year. Now, Rendon's going to be in for a big payday this offseason, even with only posting one good year. We saw Trevor Bauer in 2020 get a big contract, and he's shown before that he can be a really good player, being the third overall pick in 2014 by the Chicago White Sox out of North Carolina State. And in 7 seasons, he's posted a career 3.79 ERA. He hasn't been excellent like he was in 2021, where he posted a 13-5 record and a 2.37 ERA. In 24 games started, 132 innings pitched, 185 strikeouts, and a 0.96 whip. He posted a really good year, Carlos Rendon did. Next up, and I think his best fit's going back to Chicago with the White Sox. I just can't really see him going anywhere else. The White Sox need to bring him back. They definitely need a front-end starter, and Carlos Rendon fits them perfectly. There's no reason for him to leave. I think they'll pay him. Simple. Except Carlos Correa of what's been the Houston Astros since he was the first overall pick in 2012. And he's a shortstop, 27 years old. 2021 stats, posted a really good year, 279 batting average, 26 home runs, 92 RBIs, 155 hits, 104 runs, 555 at-bats, 279 average, 366 on base, 485 slugging, and an 850 OPS. The key thing with Carlos Correa is he's just got to stay healthy. If this guy can stay healthy, he's one of the best shortstops, best players overall in Major League Baseball. His best fit, I think, lies in Chicago and Wrigley Field with the Chicago Cubs. You know, Stroman's already recruited him, and I think it would be a really good fit with a lot of his potential suitors just not really seeming like that. I think that the Cubs are the best suitor for Carlos Correa right now. Next up is Freddie Freeman, and as a Braves fan, of course, I'm going to be a little biased here and say the Atlanta Braves, but the Braves legitimately are the best fit. He's been with the Braves his whole career, and the Braves need to pay him. He's been great for this team in his 12 seasons there. He's been an all-star type player every year. In 2021, he posted 31 home runs, 83 RBIs, a 300 batting average, 393 on base percentage, a 503 slugging, and an 896 OPS. What a good year he had. Freddie Freeman, man, had a great year. Next up is Nick Castellanos of the Cincinnati Reds in 2021. And Nick Castellanos definitely is a player that's wanting a lot of money for a designated hitter, which I think is a little too much money for a designated hitter type player. I think that he definitely, I definitely think that some teams could use him. A lot of teams could use him. But for a designated hitter, what he's wanting, I think, is a little crazy. He posted 34 home runs, 100 RBIs, a 309 batting average, 362 on base, 576 slugging, a 939 OPS, 531 at bats in 2021. Now, as good of a player as Nick Castellanos is, he's terrible defensively. He's not going to help you anywhere there. As far as outs above average, he's in the 6th percentile, which is just poor. And he's going to chase a lot, along with a big whiff rate as well, coming into your team. But I think that the San Francisco Giants would be a good fit for him. The Giants are known to spend money smartly, and I think that bringing him into San Francisco, it's not very much of a hitter's-friendly ballpark, but he's played in not very much hitter-friendly ballparks before. Cincinnati was, but definitely Detroit wasn't, and he still put up very good numbers there. Next up, let's head to Kyle Schwarber. I think his best fit also is with the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber, man, he posted a really good year in 2021. I just don't see the Red Sox bringing him back. He was the 4th overall pick by the Cubs in 2014. A left fielder, 28 years old. He's more of a DH, to be honest. A 266 average, 32 home runs, 71 RBIs, and 399 at bats. 374 on base percentage, 554 slugging, and a 928 OPS. Once again, another guy that I definitely think is a guy that's going to realistically be a designated hitter for your team. Nothing much else. Next up is Clayton Kershaw. And Clayton Kershaw, man, he's going to have a lot of suitors when the lockout's done. Because Kershaw, obviously, the Dodgers, I think, are going to be even more interested with them not bringing back Scherzer. They're going to be even more interested in bringing somebody like Kershaw back. Kershaw's been very injury-prone over the last few years, and that's something to watch out for with Kershaw because he is getting up there in age. And yeah, but a team that hasn't been scared to throw the money out as far as it's been this offseason, being the Texas Rangers, I think, are the best fit. He's from Texas. I think that bringing him in would be great. He's 33 years old. Bring him in on like a 3-year contract, and I think he would be feeling very good. He posted a 10-8 record with a 3.55 ERA with 22 games started, 121 innings pitched, 144 strikeouts, and a 1.02 WHIP in 2021. A really, really good year. I think the Texas Rangers are his best fit. Next up is Michael Conforto. I think his best fit is on the sunny San Diego beaches in California. Conforto posted a down 2021, to say the least, but we saw a lot of good years from him in the past, which I think will get him a pretty decent payday, even though he did have, like I said, a very bad year. Conforto in 2021 posted 14 home runs, 55 RBIs, and a 232 batting average, 344 on base, a 384 slugging, and a 729 OPS. But in his career, he's been a much better hitter than this, and he's nothing really too special defensively, a little bit above average defensively, but what you really get with Conforto is his bat. Like I said, he's only 28 years old, and he was the 10th overall pick by the Mets, and he had some really good seasons with the Mets, just not 2021 being one of them. Next up is Seiya Suzuki. Seiya Suzuki is a guy that a lot of people may not know. I've got a whole video on Seiya Suzuki. But Suzuki has posted some crazy numbers in the Nippon Professional League. I think his best fits with the Red Sox. I think that the Red Sox could really use him after trading Hunter Renfroe for a less than impressive package for Hunter Renfroe. I think that Seiya Suzuki would be a great fit for them. Next up's Anthony Rizzo. And I think Rizzo, realistically, his best fit's just to go back to the Yankees. The Yankees, he really played very well with them. Give him a 1 or 2 year contract, and I think you feel pretty good. 2021, he posted 22 home runs, 61 RBIs, and a 248 batting average, 344 on base percentage, a 440 slugging, and a 783 OPS. He's had a really good career, posting a 268 batting average, 369 on base percentage, a 481 slugging, a 850 OPS, a 251 home runs, and 814 RBIs. A really good career. And the final two is, the first one is Nelson Cruz of the Tampa Bay Rays. Just for the package that they gave him, Joe Ryan, Drew Strotman, they gave a lot to get, especially for the Rays. They gave up a lot to get Nelson Cruz. I just can't see the Rays letting Nelson Cruz go, especially over the package of a haul that they had to give to get him. And I think they're definitely going to bring him back. I just can't see him going anywhere else. 32 home runs, 86 RBIs, a 265 batting average, 334 on base, 497 slugging, and 832 OPS in 2021. And next up is Eddie Rosario. Eddie Rosario was a key piece for the Atlanta Braves on their World Series winning run in 2021. Rosario was so clutch for them. And a contender could use, or a wannabe contender in this case, I think a team like the Marlins could definitely be heavily interested in somebody like Eddie Rosario. And I think that's really where he goes. 259 batting average, 14 home runs, 62 RBIs, a 305 on base percentage, a 435 slugging, and a 740 OPS in 2021. Posted a great year. Nothing special. Pretty below average as far as defense. But yeah, those are the best fits for the best left 2022 MLB free agents. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications. Because like I said, if you want great baseball content throughout the offseason, make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn notifications, and leave a like. Thank you for watching, and peace.